Fence!
Hello and welcome to this video where we will walk you through the central parts of the Holmgång 2023 rule set and give you some examples of how it will be applied. We'll talk about scoring actions, referee semaphores, about a break is applied, and quality of hits as well as warnings. Alright, let's get into it. Depending on target area and technique, a valid attack can score either 1 point or 2 points. If the fencer scores 1 point, the referee will hold the flag straight out. If the fencer instead scores 2 points, the referee will hold it vertically straight up. All disciplines can perform scoring actions using either cuts, thrusts, or slices. In longsword, saber, and sword and buckler, cuts and slices to the head and neck score 2 points. All other targets score 1 point. In rapier, all cuts and slices, regardless of target area, score 1 point. In all disciplines, thrusts to the head, neck, or torso score 2 points. Thrusts to the arms, hands, or legs score 1 point. So where does the neck, arms, and legs begin? The neck begins where the angle is the most acute. The arms include everything that's continuation of the upper arm upwards. This is arm, this is torso. The legs begin below the inguinal line, the place where the leg bends. Additionally, in longsword, you may score with pommel strikes to the front or side of the mesh. Similarly, in sword and buckler, you can strike to the same targets with the boss of the buckler. These techniques score 1 point. Striking to the top of the head is disallowed due to safety reasons, as it puts force on the cervical spine and will result in a warning.
Break!
All valid scoring actions that are completed before break shall be given points, and break shall be called as soon as the referees register a valid hit. What does this look like? Let's look at a few examples.
Fence! Break! 2 points, red.
Attack, no response, nothing to talk about, right? Let's go again.
Fence! Break! 2 points, red.
In this exchange, red landed a valid hit. Break was called. Blue did not land their afterblow on time. Blue responded to the attack with a parry, but failed, and only then began their own attack. Generally, this will have a very hard time finishing before break. 2 points red, no points blue. Alright, let's go again.
Fence! Break! 2 points red, 1 point blue.
In this exchange, on the other hand, red attacks blue to the head. Blue responds by counterattacking to the arm, allowing their hit to land before break. 2 points red, 1 point blue.
So I saw like a touch from red on the arm and not the head.
2 point blue, 1 point red.
So in Holmgång we'll have 2 referees on each mat. If the referees disagree on a judgment, they must confer. This will be a short talk, no more than 5 seconds. Afterwards they may change their judgment. If they cannot agree, the highest score from respective referee goes to the fencers. In order to be a valid hit, an attack has to connect with the edge or point of the blade. Flat hits are not valid. Attacks also has to have intent behind it. A grazing hit from a missed thrust does, for example, not automatically become a cut or a slice, even if it makes contact. Use of excessive force is prohibited and will result in a warning. Let's look at a few examples. Let's start by a normal attack with intent behind it. This attack, even though the arc was short, still had obvious intent and is enough to score a point. Let's look at a few non-valid examples. Let's start with a flat hit. Hit with a flat, no points. Let's look at the missed thrust we talked about earlier. So even though the thrust missed and the edge connected, the intent was to the thrust, and the slice scores no points. And of course, excessive force is prohibited. And will result in a warning. This example is of course in slow motion. We don't want to hurt each other. Be especially mindful of cuts with big arcs using the strong of the blade, as those may be especially forceful. Alright, let's move on to warnings.
Break! Warning, red! Hit in the back of the head.
There's also several illegal target areas that will score no points and instead result in a warning. Those are back of the head, spine, back of joints, for example knees, as well as feet, crotch area, and the palms of the weapon hand. Also, pommel strikes to the top of the head, as we discussed earlier. Other actions that will result in a warning are fencing before fence, fencing after break, exposing the back of the head, applying force against the joint's range of motion, punching or kicking the opponent, punching with the rim of the buckler, pushing the opponent off the mat, unsporting behavior, dangerous behavior, influencing the judges in any way, for example by tapping where you got hit, and not being ready to start on time. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it helped clarify some parts of the rule set. I will see you at Holmgång 2023, June 3rd in Stockholm.
Read the rules!